Hey guys, Dmitry is here. Today we have a new topic to discuss and we will talk about LinkedIn and email outreach. Again, I want to show only how we are doing things and pros and cons that I would love to share with you. We started our outreach journey because we want to gain more beta users for our MVP project, but later we got an understanding that this actually works, and in some cases the lead, the person who will register on our platform, is better than the lead who really comes from advertisement. That is where we start expanding this strategy in general. Also, I want to remind you that we will do more workshops like this on our Discord channel. And if you want to be a participant of our series or a speaker, you can fill our request on our Discord channel as well. So let's start. So I will assume you already know what cold outreach is in general, and I will go directly to the point. So let's start from LinkedIn because it's easy to understand in general. We did some research and you can see results here as well. So you see the platforms here as well, and these platforms can be shared with you below in this video. So there's a couple of them. Before we tried to use Link Helper, if you know about this, but it has a problem. It should be run on your device, which is a bit painful. You definitely could use somewhere hosting system, but it's painful as well. We, in first hour stage, we decided to use Skylit platform because it provides us with a cloud-based solution and much more. Let's go and I will show what we actually have here. I will not show you how to create an account and such basic things, but I actually will show you our pipeline. So let me navigate to our pipeline in Skylit. So let's get any of these campaigns. Basically, what we do here, and I will go to the steps. What we do here is we go into the Sales Navigator. We have our Sales Navigator search, which is already filtered. You can filter this as you want. And then you basically copy this link and create a new campaign. After the campaign is created, you can see here steps. This is a run campaign basically. This is a better. From these steps, you basically can lead that we have a lead source. And then what we're trying to do is like visit a lead profile firstly. After this, we want to follow the person. And if we follow the person, we want to already check if this also follow us as well. If this person follow us as well, we want to reach the person and want to hook the person to reach the person with some hook. This hooks contain some specific message. If person is not connected, we go in and trying to lead the person after some days. So in our case, we trying to hook person in a mail for 2 days. Basically, we also try the different stages for this. So which gain us a different result. So for example, if the person is not connected with your account, you can also try to check the connection with the person after a few days. And if person is connected after this, you want to reach him as well. So if I go further, now I want to navigate to another platform that we select against Skylit because it gives us more flexibility, which is called Expandi. I actually found this very interesting, so let me proceed to this platform. So in this platform, you also have a search and you have a campaigns. So let's start with the search. On the search, you can see all leads which can be scrapped from the Sales Navigator. So on the Sales Navigator, you basically copy the link which you want, and then you basically go to the Add New Network or New Search, and then you paste your URL and proceed to the next steps, and then your campaign will be scrapped. Only one thing which I need to mention here is that your campaign, your auditory in campaign can be more than 10 hundreds and etc. But here you cannot scrap leads more than 2,000 in one time. So the meaning is that you need to create a different searches or auditories here as well. And then basically what you can do, you can assign these all leads to the one campaign and create a campaign with more than 2,000 leads. So if I will go to the campaign, for example, this one, basically the logic is the same and the steps is mostly the same. So what we are trying to do here is, if I will go to the steps, you see that we are trying to visit the user profile, and then after some time we're trying to follow the user profile and like a post. This will give us more attention. Then we're trying to check if we are already connected to this person. If we connected, we're trying to follow up with a message. If we are not connected, we're trying to make a connection request. And then later, after 2 or 5 days, it can be as you wish, you can try to check if this lead is connected to your campaign. If it's connected, you're trying to reach to him, and basically you can specify the message when you're following up with the person. So you cannot see, you can see it here. So we're trying to connect with some message, so then we don't need to follow up again. And if we connected to the person, we do not doing anything because person probably already saw our message. And if we are not connected to the person, we're trying to send the email to this person if this is existed. So basically this is it. And what you can do, you can also check your results as well. So on which stages, how many leads right now on your campaign, such as this is a new campaign, this a lot of users right now on this stage. And now I want to move to email outreach. Unfortunately, we haven't done well this for now. Our answer rate is about 7%, and this is a problem because we don't have an exactly stable pipeline for it. So we are still trying to test different strategies, but I can tell you what works for us and what not. So we bought our domains basically on GoDaddy, or you can use different one. And then we manage them to set up. After we set up those domains, we connect them to the platform, which is called Snow.io. We connect them because we want to warm up those accounts. So I can show you how warm up looks from the Snow.io. Unfortunately, I cannot show you our existing pipeline for mapping, but I can show you how to make a new one. So you have a mailbox, you can add a new one if you want. And then basically what you are doing, you actually checking the response, reply rate, and you basically need to set up the deadline for this campaign. This is very simple. After warm up is done, you can navigate to the campaigns. And from the campaigns, you basically, that there is several of them. Basically, if you will navigate for one of them, you can see our response rate and our scheduler. We are not using right now a Snow.io as a main email campaign, but we move to the other one. Then after warm up, as I saw, you can use a Snow.io directly to send the emails with the campaign. To get leads, initially we use the Crunchbase, so you can directly go there and grab your leads from the Crunchbase, and I can show you how. So if I will navigate to the Crunchbase, you have a list of all companies. If you're familiar with the Crunchbase, what the platform is it? Basically, the companies creating an account on this platform, and this is a real company. You can do your search on the Crunchbase, and this is interesting because there's a bunch of different filters. So you can select a different industries. You can also select a companies which will be similar to someone. And the most interesting thing here is you can select the number of employees inside this company, such as well as different filters here as well. After some time, we realized that our leads from Crunchbase were not really good. You know, there's lot of them with the unused emails, leads are very poor and so on. So we decided to find a better platform, and I can show you which one from this research. So this research can also be shared with you. There's a different lists which we already tried to research. A lot of them like really good. For example, ListKit or Lemlist. We decided to stay with the Apollo. So I can navigate to the Apollo directly. And basically the pipeline here is mostly the same. Such as we decided to move to Apollo. So it's really great in case of searching leads both ways in the platform itself. And you also can use an extension to look the leads on the LinkedIn. So inside the Apollo, you directly can search for the different campaigns. So to do so, you can navigate to the search. And then there's also a different filters which you can use, which is the location, job title. Basically, we are using all of them. And you also can specify the headcount here. And you also can use, as I said, Apollo as an extension. So if I will navigate here, you have an extension. And from the search list, you basically can select all of them and then move to the Apollo. we decided that this way is a bit painful, so that's why we stopped using the Apollo extension, because you need to spend a lot of time on this. Thank you for your time, and I hope you find something new for yourself.